feel official like a whistle, bro. Damn, bro. Hey, give it up one time for women empowerment, bro. I got Diana and Meeks in here right now. I'm feeling legit as fuck, bro. Yeah, but so we're already rolling and everything. Oh, cool. So Diana, what's good? How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I'm fantastic. I'm with y'all two right now.
Hey.
I woke up and rolled over this morning. I actually went last night to Modesto to Lo-Fi. To shout out to Shauna. She had a Mac Miller night because Mac Miller's album came out. And then we just listened to Mac Miller all night and it was pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I heard the album as well because I really liked it.
Yeah. He was dope. He did more like band type stuff. Like, you know, like, I don't know. It seemed like almost like some Bob Dylan type shit to me. Like, I don't know. Not really because I only listened to it like one time through. But like, you know, he was doing like more singing and like.
Yeah. It was like different. It was like not as hard hitting, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but it kind of almost like was fitting though, just being like with his passing and everything and stuff. It kind of kept everyone in the mood and everything. And like it wasn't a bunch of people just like, oh, but then they played the old stuff and then every now and then like people would get hyped to certain songs. Like my favorite though is Rear View. You know what that one is?
Oh yeah. It's
Girl, I don't wanna leave you. We should be together, but you need to. Something like
what?
that.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Oh, girl, you know, I could have any girl I choose. But as time goes by. I can't. I think I even sung it wrong. I think that's a different song.
That wasn't bad, though.
I don't want to scare you. We can be together. Need to. Leave it to everything in the rear view. But yeah, that's my shit. That's my jam. That's what I love that shit.
I really like Objects in the Mirror.
Objects in the Mirror? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Leave it. Yeah. See, that might
be
the
the same one?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Because the other one I'm singing was older. That I don't want to share you. But then Objects in the Mirror, no, because that's the one like Leave Everything Behind or something like that. Damn, I wish we had.
They sound similar. It seems like he made two songs of the same concept almost.
Well, we can figure that out after this.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're a dancer.
I am. Yes.
What brought you to dancing?
When I was little, I would just watch a lot of music videos and I would like stand in front of the computer and like mimic what they were doing. And I never really like knew that I guess you could like make a career out of it when I was like really little. So then I was put in gymnastics and I did that for like 2 years when I was like 7.
So that helped then, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it helped.
just with your dexterity, you know, probably just some rhythm because you guys do choreographed to like on the floor and things like that. My sister did gymnastics when she was younger, nice. So I saw a bunch of different people doing stuff. So
yeah.
Actually,
my favorite event on gymnastics was the floor exercise.
Yeah, okay, so that's
because you like dance. Yeah. And then
you would be pretty tall for a gymnast, though.
I would. That's true. And my dad always says that too. My dad is like, you know, it's probably best that you didn't do gymnastics because you're hecka tall.
Yeah.
And that's true. But after that, I had to quit because this was like around 2008 when the market fell. So my family like lost their home, and then I had to stop doing gymnastics. But then when I turned 10 is when I started doing dance, and then I just fell in love and I couldn't stop doing it.
Yeah, well, before we go back into dance, it's crazy you say around that 2008 because we're in Stockton. This podcast is about like talent from Stockton, people being from Stockton. I'm from Stockton, from the north side, 8 Mile area. People think it's Lodi, whatever, bro. I'm repping north side Stockton. Anyway, but like how you said, like 2008, my family went through something like that. We had to do a short sale on our house. Pretty much they got back together and they got like a big ass house. You know, like, oh, we got the money. The housing market's doing great. In the house for like 2 years, a year and a half, realizing like, oh damn, we paid way more for this house than it's even
worth.
And then, like, just to hear your story, I'm like, around that time, like, yeah, that's when, you know, the big crash or whatever that happened, and it's just like, damn, that affected a lot of people. You know what I mean? Except
a lot
me,
of people.
So I should stop thinking about myself all the time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, and supposedly, I mean, there's gonna be one coming up because they come.
History repeats itself and everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's prepared for it, and you know, better prepared. Like I said, prepared, but like just more mindful of what could happen because it's kind of weird. Because Stockton, when I first was here, it was, you know, kind of spread out area, you know what I mean? A lot of like, you know, especially where I'm from on the north side, like, you know, AG Spanos, like people were just building houses. I'm one of the first people like living over there. And then just seeing all the development slowly, you know, digressing. And then it's just like now people are kind of more aware of that. Like, yo, like the economics, the logistics of everything. Like this could slow up. This is, you know what I mean? Because we were like building hella fast. It seemed like the population and stuff was going up, and now it's kind of like stand still a little bit for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
no?
I think it's been pretty steady lately.
Yeah,
but like I said, I think we're all kind of just anticipating that
fall
again. Because I mean, it's bound to happen. I mean, it's always happened.
Do you ever feel like that? I feel like that because I lived in like Indiana, Florida. I traveled around and stuff like that back in my heyday, and I felt like coming back here to Stockton, there's like a certain mentality, certain perspective that I always like am drawn and came back to. And I feel like how you said, like people are kind of waiting for that. I think people like in Stockton kind of are always looking over their shoulder for like something kind of like they have that kind of mindset. Because I lived in Indiana and people didn't even lock their front doors. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you couldn't get away with that here.
See your face right now? You're like, what?
You
I was
cannot
like, yo,
get away with
bro,
that.
what are y'all doing,
Yeah.
bro?
And I mean, it sucks that that's the reality, but I mean, it is what it is.
No, I'd rather be around people who lock their front doors. I'm sorry. No, bro. I want you on the same mind level and frequency of like, yo, lock your door. There's a reason why there's a lock. I don't care if I'm rich or poor. Somebody out here trying to get me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it pessimistic? Is it too much of a pessimistic approach, you think?
No, I think it's good to lock your doors, no matter where you live.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if you in Wyoming, Kanye. Lock your front door.
I don't care if your house is like in the middle of, in a like remote area.
Yeah.
Lock your house.
I don't care if you're on an island, son.
Lock your front door.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. So dancing, going back into dancing. So gymnastics. So you're finding dancing after the 2008 thing with your family and stuff. And then, so you do dancing in a studio, right around here, right? Don't you? Or what's good with that?
So like now, so the thing is with the competitive dance world, because I did that for like 2 or 3 years.
Word, okay.
And usually after you turn 18, you aren't eligible to compete in competitions anymore, unless they're like adult competitions.
Yeah.
So like once you turn 18 as a dancer, usually you either like find an adult dance group or you like train on your own, which is basically you just take classes wherever you want. And so that's kind of what I do. I take classes here and there, and I train a lot by myself, or like I have a lot of friends in the area, like Modesto and Stockton, that like are dancers, and we kind of just get together and train.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. It's almost like a dojo of moving.
Yeah,
that's what. That's so tight to me because I like thinking about dancing. Because like, okay, I feel like I was thinking about this in the shower while I was thinking about this. Not anything thoughts. Weird, yeah, shower thoughts though. But like, there's 4 type of dancers almost like to me. Like I was thinking about it because I was looking at you like, okay, you're a dancer. Like let's say you're a dancer. You know, I'm sure there's levels to your type of world of dancing. You know what I mean? You know, but as far as I'm concerned, you'd be a dancer. You could dance to pretty much anything. You got choreography. You could do different things and levels or whatever. And then I would think below you be me, and I'm just like a regular dude at a bar at a club who could kind of dance. You know what I mean? I got some moves. You know what I mean? I could. Skin, you know, I got some rhythm. I'm cool. You know what I mean? But as far as choreography, you do a thing I couldn't remember. It would take me a while to memorize it. Then there's someone below me on that podium.
There's levels to this.
Yeah, but there's that person who thinks they can dance and they can't dance whatsoever. They're offbeat. They just, you know what I mean? But they're still fun. I don't criticize those people or whatever. You know what I mean? As far as dancing, I'm concerned, it's part of your attitude and just like, you know, your rhythm and everything, you know. Well, I don't care what move you do. It's just how does it look while you're doing it? And then there's those other people, the last one who just don't know and don't
anything
care,
at all. Yeah, they don't even bother. They're just like, you know what? I can't dance and it's fine.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that's weird. Dude.
Really?
I think that's the weirdest thing when someone can just sit here and just be like, yeah, I love this song. And I'm like, you got nothing, bro, for me? No shoulders? Like, even when I was chilling at the Mac Miller thing, like, I'm like, look at all these hipster-ass people at this, you know what I mean? Which is to be expected, but like, I didn't even get, on certain songs, I didn't even get no shoulder shrug. I didn't get like, you know, maybe like a head nod or something, but like, I didn't get nobody would like, you know, I had to like, think about the Anderson .Paak song with Mac Miller.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Gone too soon. Wait. You know, I was just like, breaking it down a little bit. And I'm like looking around nobody, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's me all the time everywhere I go.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
For the most part.
What's funny, too, what caught my attention with you was at the Don QUEZ release party. And this was so funny too.
Mm-hmm.
I was filming over there. I got footage, and it was a great time. Shout out Don QUEZ, shout out Kenzo.
Yes,
and
they're great. They're really nice.
And then this is what makes it funny too. So like I'm filming people in the crowd too. People were dancing, and then I see you dancing. I'm like, oh damn, she's a pretty good dancer. I don't know who you are, what you are.
Oh shit.
So then I go ask you, can I film you? Yes. I'm like, oh, this is great, cool.
Oh shit, that was you.
Yeah, that was
me.
Me.
Wow, I remember that. I remember that. That was.
Yeah, and then you start dancing for me in the camera. I'm like, oh, Jesse's doing her moves. I'll put that in the podcast in the video.
Oh,
but and then I was like, yo, so while you're dancing to some of his music, I'm like, yo, bro, this would be tight. Like, what happens if you had a girl dancing to the video and everything to these songs, right? This is dope. And literally 3 days later, I see a Don QUEZ video, and you're in it.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, damn, this nigga's way ahead of the game.
He is hard. He thought ahead. He was like, I already know.
Because even the lighting and everything, and I was like, yo, so like in the video, it was like better done with the better, he had a better camera, but it was even, I don't even know if it was in here or some type of place, but like the lighting and stuff, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, if you just had her dance, you could just do clips up, you could do a whole 1 like minute thing and just
You
keep
told him that?
it. No, I was just thinking about that.
Okay.
And then literally like 3 days later, you see the when he's releasing his visuals and
Pink
everything.
Clouds.
Yeah, I was just like, damn. But yeah, Pink Clouds, that was a dope
That
one.
was dope. I really liked that video. And
How'd you like doing that, like working on that video?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone, that group is really nice, and they're very, I love how like driven and creative they are, and just they're very authentic and genuine.
Yeah, it seems that way. I met some people, but what I was going to say with that, so have you ever worked on any other type of people's projects or anything like that, or any videos?
I have here and there, like, I was like briefly, probably like half a second in a William Corduroy video.
I don't even know who that is. What is that? Who?
You know who that is? Yeah. He's a really, well, they're a band.
Okay.
And the lead singer is Zach, and they're like this little band from Stockton, or well, Manteca, but they're really good and they're really nice, and I love how creative they are. So I was kind of in there for a little bit, and yeah, I mean, I do like projects here and there for people, but
yeah, but like it's just
ones.
like even like with me doing this podcast, you just doing your thing, the thing that you want to do, and when people see that and recognize that, usually that's how you get brought into the equation to other people's projects or art forms and stuff. So I just find that interesting, especially as a dancer, because like as a rapper, it's kind of easy because I rap too, and then like having like so I'm rapping, do my thing, someone will add me to a song, or I can ask someone to do a song, so that's different. But as far as dancing, it's kind of like someone asking you like, yo, what do you want me to? You know what I'm saying? I would think like how going about that? Like, have you had any like bad like things go wrong, or people just being like? Because I got some people like that in the podcast world who hit me up to do podcasts, and they be flaky, bro. Not saying everybody. I'm not trying to cause no beef, but I have sometimes.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Sometimes with scheduling or just communication, things go wrong or things happen or whatever. So I was just wondering, like, in your world of dancing, like, what kind of like, what are the interactions like?
I think for the most part, they've so far been very good.
Yeah.
Like nobody's really been weird or anything. It's just like on Instagram, sometimes people will like DM me to like dance to their song.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like I don't know you. I don't know your song. And I understand like they'll send it to me, but it's like, then maybe pay me so that I could promote your, Yeah,
yeah. You put in your time and effort, like,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like I got like these podcasts right now. Now I got Shelly doing this, I got Meeks over here working on the corner. There's less work on my end now, but like back in the day, people would want me to do certain things like, can you come film this or can you do this? I'm like, bro, okay, I got stuff I want to do too. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, like it's not even sometimes even the money. It's just like, yo, bro, like if I don't do this, that's taking either time away. So like my time is worth that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could be, even though I'm not getting paid doing something else, I could put time into something that could be potentially better for my networking or growth or just for my soul of just feeling better.
Exactly.
I feel it on that for sure. So when are you going to drop a Yummy Dance choreography video?
Oh, shit.
Those are popular right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't know. I'll think about it.
That shit is fire, bro.
Yummy.
I just love that song when it came out. And like his video was cool. It was all right.
You were singing it earlier.
Huh?
You were singing it earlier.
Yeah. I think it's on the podcast. I think we recorded. Maybe not. I don't know. But the girls dancing. I'm like, damn.
Oh yes, Paris Go Boy, I love her.
Yeah, Paris Go. Yeah, I was just like, sorry, Justin Bieber, but her video was way better.
Yeah.
Everybody said that shit.
It's true. Like there's just obvious. Well, it just seems like there was more effort put into it. I'd say.
No, he just sat there with pink hair and just did a little bit of dancing at the end. Like, come on, bro. I think, and you know what? I don't blame him too, just because on his last album, you got to remember that's what he did. He had all those girls dancing.
Purpose. That was a good visual album.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just like he had like a lot of those videos where it's just girls dancing choreography. He made me want to do something different, but I was just like, bro, stick with the same formula, bro. That was so much better, man.
It was and so also I don't know, for that song, like there could have been so much more put into the thought of the music video with a song like that.
Yeah, instead of just so much visually stimulating, like more thought provoking or something.
Yeah, he was just like in a restaurant.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. And like even with so like I was talking to my friends, they're like, isn't that so much crazier? Like even the song is cool, okay, yeah, yummy, okay, it's catchy or whatever. But the choreography made it so like now it's in my head stuck. Now I'm thinking about it.
I was just talking about this with my friends earlier this week. And I was saying the same thing, like a song for me can sometimes like not be that interesting, but like if I see a choreographer put like movement to it, like sometimes it could make me like the song more. It can make her break the song, make her break it. Yeah. Like if I don't like it that much, I'll see a choreo to it, and if I love the choreo, like it'll make the song better for me, which is crazy.
It's not that crazy though, because I was talking to my friends about it, because it's almost the same thing. Like when you see like not just a dope visual. Damn, Wells, I almost blanked out right now. But
coffee hasn't hit yet.
The coffee hasn't hit though, bro. Just kidding. So like, but like same thing with this is what I was gonna say. Same thing with like choreography. Is the same thing with me. Is like the personality with rappers or personalities. And so like, for example, like 6ix9ine. Like you know what I mean. It's so hard for me to listen to his music, not because it's of the audio. It's literally just because of like all the stuff that goes along when you hear the name 6ix9ine and what goes on. So before I even listen to his music, whether I'm positive or negative about it, there's just too much stimulating my mind of like. I'm not thinking about the song. I'm thinking about, and it can break the song for me because I'm just like, like you know what I mean? Because I could even care less about what's going on in most rappers' life, but I keep knowing and hearing about it. It just makes me look and think about that. So same thing with the choreography. Instead of the song and the beat so much, I'm all thinking about like the movements and the, like even like maybe the words do make me start thinking more of like the physicality of like the words and stuff. Like I'm trying to think of a bar like when he says something and they do like the dancing to it. Oh, I can't even think. But like even like when the baby, like think about the baby when he had his video with the Jabberwockies, like everyone thought that like bop, like everyone's like, oh yeah, that is a bop. But the way you see the choreography now, it's a cultural phenomenon, like iconic thing, you know.
For sure.
So that's what I'm saying. Like choreography can fucking make or break that shit. Same thing with your personality.
Dope. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so good thing you have choreography and personality, Diana.
Oh, thanks.
I'm bringing that around. What's the time are we? Where we at? Okay, cool. We good on time. So Diana, anything in the future we could think, or not think about, but do you have anything stirring in the pot? Is what I'm saying. Like, what's up? What's your future? What do you plan? What are goals? You know what I mean? I try to leave people with that. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to moving to LA soon.
Okay.
Because I really want to go out there and, just see live in the dance scene out there for a minute. Try that out. And I do want to start getting into music because, I sing a little bit, and hopefully I get better because I'm not the best, but I do really like music, and that's really all that if nothing else can make me happy ever, music can.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
the one thing that just makes my heart whole.
Yeah.
And I've always really been into words and reading and literature and writing, so maybe I'm gonna start. Well, I'm kind of working on a song and writing one and some.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's cool. So I mean, it would even make sense for you to want to almost make a song, you know what I mean, or even make a song that you could dance to, because that's what I'm trying to do. All my songs that I really make, they're kind of just I'm one of those rappers who's just you can vibe to, listen to it. But now that I'm getting better, I want to start making songs for dancers and people like to like want to like, hey, you know, move around and stuff, you know. So I would, so like it makes me think about dancing, you know what I mean? Like if I can't dance to it, why can't, you know, like why would I expect anyone else to dance to it? So, you know, same thing with you. Like if you're going to make a song, I'm sure it might, you know, who knows? Even if it's like a slow song or whatever, you still might have like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can dance to slow songs. So,
slow songs make me the happiest. People think I'm weird. Like you see all this energy and stuff and everything. Like people think I'm listening to like, you know, like Bobby Shmurda all the time or something like that. But like, nah, I'm like an R&B, like neo soul guy. Like if you hear me in my car, I'm mostly like listening to like Erykah Badu or some shit. You know what I mean? Like that's my shit. Yeah, I like that slow stuff. It just makes me happy.
Me too. I like
slow, sad stuff. That's why I try to make more uplifting songs now because a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people, but you know, sometimes I could kill the mood when I'm performing. I've done that, like performed and like everyone's kind of hyped for a little while. Then you put a sad song on or a slow, not even a sad. It could be a slow song, you know, and it's just like
Well, it's good to have like some kind of like
dip
up and down. Yeah, it can't all just be hype.
Oh yeah, you got to give people a break and stuff and everything, and you kind of just want to. It gives a build up to the next big song and everything like that. Yeah, but there's still ways to do it because like even like when I was like thinking like what the I don't get it, but then I realized like I went to all these concerts and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's why all these guys play most of the times just their hits. You know what I mean? Because you want to keep the crowd up and everything.
Yeah.
Like when I saw Busta Rhymes, like it was ridiculous. Like,
you saw him live?
Yeah, I seen Busta Rhymes live. I seen Busta Rhymes and Method Man are like the two. Let's say Method Man and Redman together. Like those were like the two craziest performances I've ever seen in my life. Like the way they were able to conduct a crowd, get everything pumped and going, the way they had the interaction, the way they flowed in between songs. And I saw them both on the same day, and those were like, it's still to this day. I've seen Lil Wayne, I've seen Jeezy, I've seen Common, Erykah Badu, all these people, not everybody, but I've seen a lot of people. Yo, Busta Rhymes, Method Man, Redman, kill that shit. Like, and they only play their hits. But even Method Man got that song with Mary J. Blige. But even the way they set it up, they only rap certain long of it. You know what I mean? Like, and like it's just, you know, it still gets it hype. So it's just like a way about going about things, you know.
Do you watch? There's a show on Netflix called Rhythm and Flow. Have you heard of it?
With the T-Pain, Cardi B, and is that what I'm talking about or no?
Yeah, Cardi B, Chance, and T.I.
Yeah.
It's really, I just got into it and it's really dope. And they talk a lot about that, like when they're like auditioning people, they're like really looking at how the person conducts a crowd and interacts with them and makes them feel and yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of stopped watching it just because I started being very critical about people.
Really?
Me and my
I'm only on the 3rd episode. I don't know.
Don't watch Rhythm and Flow and the Wu-Tang on Showtime series. Don't watch that at the same time.
Oh,
just
no.
saying that. I was straight up New York and straight up hella critical on people.
Oh, no.
I go full into character sometimes, like when I'm watching something like, like say after you watch like I don't know, like after you watch Scarface, you walk around thinking you're Scarface. You know,
yeah,
like,
you definitely get
my little friend. Like, you know what I mean? I'm all looking at everything.
You pick up the vibe, for sure.
I'm all thinking about things on a eloquent level, like T.I., or I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like Cardi B or Chance always being like, yo, do you have a message? Like, you know, and the Wu-Tang thing, I was just like, yo, done, yo, son, peace, God. Yo, word is born, yo. And someone's like, hey man, you want to go? No, done. I don't even fuck with the swine like that.
It's crazy how we do that, though. We do really pick up on, like, what we watch.
Bro, I do that heavy.
Yeah, I do that, too. Like, if I hang out with people for a long time, I kind of start taking...
on their qualities and personality traits. Yeah, I do that. I think that's one of my best things I can do. Like, I just need to zone it out into better things. Like, I always stay myself, but I always try to take little pieces of people and try to fix it and mix it into my own. Whether I'm trying to do, because I do comedy too. Hey. And so I try to add that into the stage work. And then same thing with my raps and stuff, like hanging out with some of my boys rapping. Like, I try to pick up on their flows or like, you know, their approaches and try to mix it into my own.
I think it's just like taking inspiration, really.
Yeah. So, talking about inspiration, what are things that inspire you to keep on like dancing and keep moving in this world of life?
Oh, wow. I like that question. Things that inspire me are music. So I guess like words and like connecting with people. Like that's the one thing that like really everything has in common, like dance, music, for me, that words, like that all has in common that you get to connect with people, like a lot of different people, like on deeper levels and just like talking. Like you get to understand people on a deeper level, like their experiences in life and stuff.
It's kind of hard to explain that because it's just like a feeling and like emotion type thing. Like when I see, because sometimes, like I said, like with dancing is attitude too. Like, you know what I mean? When I was looking up on your profile and seeing you do some of these dance moves and stuff, and like, you know, your face sells that move and that, you know what I mean? So it's just like, oh shit, she means this shit right now.
Honestly, my face just does whatever my body is like reflecting.
It's
I
connected.
guess kind of. Yeah, like I honestly don't even mean to like do those faces. They kind of just come out because that's like what I'm trying to say.
But that's how it should be though, because you're just doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the free flow. You know what I mean? So everything else is choreographed, and the face just do what it does.
It just
it's on
goes
a freestyle.
Along. Yeah,
your
it's
face
a freestyle.
is all freestyle. Your face is freestyle.
My face.
You got a freestyle face. And on that note, everybody. All right, so thank you, Diana, for coming through. I appreciate you. Shout out to A23. Shout out to Meeks for being here. God, nigga, I got it. Meeks is my engineer, nigga. Y'all. All right, but anyway, thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. And blow! Hey, what it is, it's Harmon Warhol. Hey, click all the links inside next to me. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Do something. Please show love. Hey, and get love back. Thank you.